Hey Leos, welcome to Tower on the Hill. Welcome to your mid-month reading. I hope all is well. Let's get started. I come to you humbly, God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light and divine love in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Leo Collective needs to know for the rest of June? Thank you. What do they need to know? So I was trying this 11-11 challenge, and I've been failing crazily, but pretty much I want to get this message out within 11 minutes and 11 seconds. I've not been able to do it, but I'm going to keep trying throughout all the signs, even though I'm halfway through them. All right, let's get started. There we go. Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling, Leo? Have you? What's going on? All right, let's get into the reading. There's a need to switch gears, focus on whatever your main path is, your soul's calling is. Release the distractions. Get into the flow. Follow the synchronicities. If you think about something like, oh, I was just thinking about that, and then, you know, you meet someone who does that thing that you were thinking about, follow that. You know, follow those hints and clues from the universe, all right? All right, let's go. Let's keep going. What's going on with the Leo Collective? Boom, coming out fiery. Okay, we have the Temperance coming out. Yeah, see, divine intervention. There's a lot of spiritual guidance happening right now. You're being nudged to your soul purpose, and it might be different hints like what I just mentioned. You might have dreams as well, okay? Especially with this new moon and Cancer energy. Definitely check out the new moon and Cancer reading. It'll pop up at the end of the reading here. But yeah, right now, our intuitive abilities will be heightened. Okay, our senses will be heightened. We'll have more synchronicities. If you start seeing more numbers, if animals start popping up, things like that. Start paying attention to those signs, those spiritual nudges from the universe. They're cues. They're hints telling you which direction to go in. And what direction is it going in? 10 of Pentacles. 10 of coins here. Major stability. This could be financial stability. This could be abundance of spirit. This can be an emotional abundance. But either way, it's security of some sort here. That's what you're being led towards. Wow, the High Priestess. Yeah. There's a lot of spiritual guidance here for sure. All right. It doesn't seem like you're completely on board with your intuition, like you and your intuition are not completely aligned. You're getting some hints, right? But I don't feel like you're trusting everything that you're receiving. There might be a little bit of a spiritual block when it comes to following your intuition. So maybe take some time to, once again, journal. Pay attention to your dreams. Have a dream journal. And be in nature. Get more grounded, okay? Does it need to be more, just sit in the grass, allow your feet to touch the grass for a little bit, and get in touch with nature. Hug a tree. Hug a tree, okay? Find an earth sign friend and go hug a tree together. All right, so we have the 4 of coins coming out. Yeah. It's like holding on to the old way. Your intuition's telling you, it's nudging you, right? But it's like it's a little bit of a slightly stubborn energy. And it's because certain things are being hidden. Things are being hidden in plain sight because you're not living on that frequency of your new path. All that's happening right now is you're getting tugged onto a path, and you're like, yeah, why would I go on that path? What? And you're just feeling the nudge. You're like seeing the breadcrumbs, and you're like, oh, breadcrumbs. Let me take it. Then you're realizing the path is going on. You're like, where's this trail going? You know, and you're kind of putting up walls of resistance because you're not sure where it's going. Things seem dark. Like if you're seeing breadcrumbs and it's leading you to a dark forest, you're like, where are you taking me, universe? You know, it's that type of energy. The only reason why that forest looks so dark and you can't see the fruits in this forest is because you haven't developed the sharper mindset needed to sense it, to detect it, to recognize it when you see it. This is like if you know those moments where you've been friends with someone for a while, or you've worked with someone for a long time and you never looked at them in a certain way before, right? And then 444 just popped up. And then you finally, you know, it's just like one day you have that moment of, it was you all along. I didn't know. And it's because you didn't know because you couldn't recognize it. You weren't on that frequency to experience that level of love. In this case, it could be that, or it could be you're not on a frequency to experience that level of abundance, right? Not saying that it's not there. The door is there. You're being led there for sure. Okay. But now it's just a matter of taking that leap of faith, because right now it looks dark. It looks like a dark forest. You can't see through it. It's so thick. It's so different. It's so foreign. It's something different than you've expected or that you've experienced before. It's like it's kind of closed off. Your perception of it is closed off. Here's another example. Like, let's say if you're sitting in a room right now, and you just focus on the color red, you'll look around the room and your mind will automatically bypass anything that's purple, blue, green, and red will pop out everywhere. Then you'll be like, damn, I didn't realize how much red I had in this room. You know, same thing. If you switch gears and say, let me focus on blue, all the other colors will be bypassed and the blue will pop out like crazy. Try it. Okay. That's a nice way of like really illustrating how our minds work. So right now, whatever your point of attraction is not on a frequency with your upgrade as of yet. Okay? So there's a need to make that switch. This Page of Swords is about having a sharper new perspective. A new perspective that's needed for this new beginning, or this new path rather. Okay? This is like a baby step forward. It's like a very new path that you're on. Queen of Swords. There's something that needs to be cut out. Let's look into that, because whatever it is that you need to cut out, that's what's blocking your switching. Your block is blocking. It's causing a resistance in switching over to whatever the frequency is, whether it's the red frequency or the blue or the purple, whatever it is that you're supposed to pay attention to, there's a resistance. So you can't really perceive it right now. Why is this Queen of Swords here? The Queen of Swords is usually logical, right? It's something, oh, yeah, okay. Oh boy. The Queen of Swords is an energy of being logical, needing to cut things out, so on and so forth. All right? Seeing things logically. Now, sometimes our emotions can stop people. Oh, there we go with the emotions. Sometimes our emotions can stop us from seeing things logically. If you're in a relationship and you're like, this person has, I'm going to go with an extreme case. This person, let's say, was cheating and they're doing all these things that had all the elements of a crappy partner, but because you loved them, you overlooked it, you forgave them. You know, you didn't perceive the realism of them being a cheater. You perceived the love, right? So it's something like that, where it's like an older way of thinking that is kind of stemming from this deceptive energy. All right. This could be a past energy. For example, let's say if you had a relationship where you were cheated on, okay? And I'm just going to stick with that. You were cheated on, and then it affected you moving forward. So because you were cheated on, you told yourself a narrative. That narrative became your point of attraction, and that determined what you're able to perceive. Now, so if your narrative from being cheated on is, I'm undesirable, right? Then your point of attraction will be undesirable. So if someone comes into your life and show you the opposite of that, show you something that's foreign, outside of that narrative, which is you are desirable, you are loved, then it won't feel right because you're not on that frequency. Even if it is healthy, if you're used to an unhealthy narrative, anything that's healthy is not going to feel right for you. It's going to feel unhealthy. It might feel hostile. Okay, so keep that in mind. There's something like a hostile mindset or a hostile mentality that's happened. Now we have the male here along with the young child. Now this can be someone's the father of someone's kid. Okay, this could be a father. Okay, this can be just a past situation, a past relationship that you attracted when you were in a younger mentality. All right, and it attracted some type of snaky energy. It's that mentality that you need to cut out. That's what's causing resistance, and it's causing you to be in a narrative where you can't perceive what spirit has for you. You might look at it as a trick. You might look at it as, you know, something other than what it actually is, which is security. Okay? This is what it's coming down to. 10 of coins, security, balance, structure, foundation. You're stepping into major security, but what's coming off as secure, what your security is coming, but it's kind of cloaked in whatever narrative you've been telling yourself. So the security right now is looking like, whatever this gift is from the universe, right now is looking like something else. It's skewed, okay? I think I made that point pretty clearly. I keep repeating myself now. Yeah, and that's why some healing needs to be done with the Star card. There's a need, you know what, it could just be simply changing your mindset to being more optimistic. Whatever you're being led to, like I said, it is a blind leap of faith here. There's a need to just be optimistic about what you're being led to, okay, with the Star card in reverse here. You're focusing too much on, you know, like, let's say somebody's being nice to you, then you're just like, oh, what do they want? Oh, I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. You know, it's that type of energy is just making you miss blessings, okay? Or it can make you miss this blessing. This is a long-term security, okay? This is not something you want to miss. Whether this is a relationship, I'm just feeling like this is more of a security thing for yourself, but this can come through as a secure relationship or a secure job position or whatever, job offer. It'll be different for everyone, but this is something that's major security for yourself, a security that you haven't experienced before, whether it's emotional, spiritual, financial, okay? There's a need for you to be optimistic so you can recognize that opportunity when you see it, and you don't look at it as a trick or as it's not real, or you won't see it as something hostile, you know, whatever the case is. 1144 popped up, the elder. It's time for you to mature into this elder mode. This is like the high priestess meeting the hermit, okay? There's a new way to look at things, okay? A more mature way to look at it, and once you get there, you'll flow. 8 of Wands. You'll flow right into this divine push. This divine current. You're going here anyway. The breadcrumbs are right here. You're just like, whoa, where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? And it's like the anticipation of the unknown is like, is messing with you a little bit. You're scared that there's going to be a death-defying waterfall at the end of this when it's probably just a slow-moving creek, a very peaceful creek with a beautiful view, right? It's like that type of energy. It's time for you to be a bit more optimistic, have more faith in the universe, because you're being led to security, okay? All right. Let's see what the blockage is really quickly. Let's see if we can get more into, I guess, this person, this character. It'll be different for everyone, obviously. Oh, and there we go. Have you answered your deepest calling? See, you're being led to that path, that soul mission. That's your deepest calling. But because your mindset isn't on that frequency, your deepest calling, the thing that's going to make you super happy and feel good, it's looking very scary to you. And it wouldn't if you were if you were in line with your spiritual guidance, okay? All right, what's the blockage? What's the blockage for the Leo Collective? Too many cards. Queen of Swords came out again. Yeah, you need to cut it out. Yeah, you're upgrading. This is a major upgrade. This is a new level of security that you haven't experienced before. The World card is about a fortunate new cycle. Wow, King of Cups with the Knight of Swords. Whoa, talk about moving ahead. Moving ahead with fiery passion. We have the King of Cups coming out with that Knight of Swords. That is fiery passion. This is a passionate new cycle, a passionate new life. Things are flowing. Things are about to flow really quickly and easily for you. For some of you guys, this might be a career path. But you can't recognize that this is your soul's calling because it's something that's, maybe because it might be insecurity. It's just stopping you from recognizing that that's yours. You know, like if you're like, yeah, I can't do that. That's not my dream. Not realizing, yeah, that was custom made. This dream, this security, this love, whatever it is, it's custom made for you. Okay, so you have to get more on the way. Get on the bandwagon here. All right, get on a good foot and believe in yourself, because whatever this is custom made for you. It's your upgrade. It's your gift. It's your gift from the universe, and it's time to recognize it. This is what you came here to experience. Or it's the love that you're meant to experience, or the career you're supposed to experience. It's a path you're meant to experience, but it's looking unnecessarily scary, and it's really not as scary as it is. It's just the unknown. It's different from the known hell that you've been in. Now you're stepping into an unknown heaven, but the unknown is still scary, right? So it's time for you to be a bit more optimistic and having more faith in the universe, because it will not lead you astray. It's leading you to your soul's calling. So if you're feeling those nudges, go with it. Don't worry about where it's going. All right? There's going to be bends in this river, but it is an easy flowing river right into where you actually want to be. It's going to twist and turn, and it's not going to look like it's going anywhere, but it's going right where you need to be. All right? So you need to have faith in that, because whatever you were doing in the past is no longer working with the Nine of Wands energy. All right? It wasn't working. Now we have the Emperor coming out with the Four of Swords in reverse. All right. So back to this masculine energy, this snaky masculine energy. Like I said, this could be the father of someone's kid. This could be a father. This could be like a father figure. This could be a teacher. This could be a boss. Or this could be a husband, right? They're having an effect. You got to let them go. Whoever that is, you got to let them go. Straight up. All right, what's advice? With that King of Cups is like, for some of you, you guys have a lot of passion for someone who is kind of sneaky and deceptive, and they're affecting you. All right. Advice: look forward, look ahead. Three of Wands. Do you, boo? Do you? Eight of Coins. Put in that work. Virgo energy. Yeah. So here's the advice, right? I don't know if I mentioned, this is a Tarot Bot, a new deck that I'm using called Tarot Bot. Now, Three of Wands, this is about getting the results that you want. It doesn't look like it, but you're actually on the path to getting the results that you want. Do not be afraid. You're being divinely guided. Spirit has a very heavy hand in your life right now. You're flowing in this path, whether you want to or not. So if you want to go down kicking and screaming and turn this into a wild water rafting ride, or if you want it to be an easygoing, smooth creek, then that's what it'll be. That's up to you, and that's up to your attitude and your mentality and your point of attraction. Either way, you're being pushed into your calling. So you want to do it the easy way, the hard way, that's up to you. But put in that work for the results. It's happening. You've been putting in the work to get these results. It doesn't, and whatever the result is probably not looking like what you've expected. All right. So that might be a little bit, that might be the whole foreign energy that I'm feeling there. With the Six of Cups, it's this dreaming type of energy. This might be like, as a child, you thought, oh, wait, that's a scripture, right? As a child, you thought as a child, and I don't know the rest of the scripture, but as you got older, you put away childish ways, whatever. You had an idea of, let's say, what a love will look like, or what your life looked like, and it was a childhood fantasy, right? And now you're in the real world, you're in an adult world, and it's not looking quite as you imagined it, or it's not playing out quite as you imagined it to be, but it is happening. Okay, so there's a need to be more flexible and optimistic. Queen of Cups. Don't allow, keep still. Keep still, all right? There's a need to be still. Once again, with this smooth water, this smooth path, letting the water flow, okay? In reverse, with the Queen of Cups in reverse, this is wild water rafting, okay? It's like kicking and screaming, into something that you want. It's because you don't see what's at the end. It's just like you're kicking and screaming. Just flow. Just flow. Get in touch with your emotions. Get in touch with your your intuition. Okay? Because there is some resistance to your intuition, and it has to do with possibly a masculine figure in your life that you need to cut out. All right? Cut out it's a person, it's a masculine figure that you have a lot of love for. They're causing resistance in your intuitive sense. They're causing a blockage in your intuition. So cut them out or set the boundaries. All right. Choose you, do you, all right, and move on forward. Whatever you're going through right now, it just seems like you're on like you're experiencing some divine detours. All right. So it doesn't look like you're moving forward in a direction that you want to, but it's an illusion. Be optimistic and have faith and enjoy the smooth ride. Make the ride smooth. It doesn't have to be chaotic, all right? It doesn't have to be an emotional roller coaster. Just keep it chill, all right? Easier said than done, right? I know. All right. What is the power animal for Leo? Oh, outer spirit, you are never alone. See, for some of you guys, this might be about a person where you're just like, you're taking a divine detour away from this person. Like, the person is right here in front of you, and you feel this creak, and it's moving you this way, but then you see the creek is turning this way. Now the boat is staring that way, and you're looking back like, whoa, what about this person? Wait. And it's only creeping around, and it's going to probably come right back over here, you know, but you don't see the path, right? You're just seeing that you're separating yourself from this person, and it's throwing you off. That's for some of you guys, all right? Wow, yeah. See, there's a bigger picture to this path. This person, you don't see, all you're seeing is right in front of you. You're not seeing that this winding road is taking you right back to them, probably in a better version of them though. All right, so just be mindful of that. There's a need to understand that there's a divine orchestration here. You have to trust in the universe because the universe got your back right now. You are never alone. This is the energy of knowing that you have this love. This is like soulmate type of energy. It could be for some of you guys, all right? Make your dreams real. This is about doing you so that you can come back proper and they can come back proper, all right? But right now, you guys might need a separation. Or whatever. I mean, if this is like a relationship, then yeah, it could be a separation, so you guys can get better and come back together. If this is just a love interest and things look like they're crumbling, they're really not. It's actually happening in stages and phases. Okay, it's just not going to happen as quick as you want it to. And then if this is a job, yeah, same thing. You're like, okay, why do I have to leave this? Or why do I have to move in this type of way? Why did I not get this promotion? And it's like, yeah, because something else is actually stewing. Something else is brewing, okay? The thing that your actual manifestation is brewing. All right, so there's a need to recognize that. All right? All right, Leo, thank you so much. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG. Warrior woman, follow your deepest calling, okay? Yeah, and then until we meet again, I do personal readings. Check out the info box below. If you want to be a patron, you can, and be an angel donor, feel free to do so. Thank you to all the patrons so far. And yeah, until we meet again, peace.